Hi there, my name's Grant Tiller. I'm from Spectrami here in the UK. My role within Spectrami is a technical pre-sales director. My background, really I guess it's in the thin client background. So round about the 2000 time period, I was working at Bournemouth University as a sysadmin, and we actually went live with the world's first Windows 2000 terminal server environment to all of the students across the library and open access area. That gave me a taste for thin client technologies, started getting to understand Citrix back in the WinFrame and MetaFrame days, and from that point I moved on and I was working for some thin client vendors for a couple of years before I joined Res. I joined in the product management team. I was there for 12 years, just prior to them being bought by Avanti. And my role within Res was in the product management team. So for 12 years, I worked with a close-knit team of developers to build the automation tool. The reason I joined Spectrami, for me, it was a move back to distribution, having worked in distribution in the past. It was really exciting joining a small team. It's pretty much a startup business in the UK, but the great thing about Spectrami is they've been trading for years successfully in the Middle East. So whilst it is a new business in the UK, we've got the back-end support of an established business. Distribution has changed a lot over the years, and for me what makes this exciting is the fact we're bringing some new techniques to the market, really to give us some true value to our resellers and hopefully extend that value to the end users. The kind of value that we're adding is looking at choosing some really exciting vendors, perhaps some vendors that are a little bit disruptive in the marketplace, vendors that have interesting products that really help you realize the true value of your IT environments, maybe extend the reach of your IT environments, and establish strong relationships across the reseller channel. A question we all get asked quite often is, where's the industry going and what sort of patterns do you see and where's technology going over the next 3 to 5 years? Now for me, I think an interesting area is around artificial intelligence and around machine learning. They're buzzwords at the moment, they're terminology that marketing is really getting stuck into. But I think what we're looking to see is through these technologies really helping organizations realize the true value of IT, looking at much better performance, looking at high availability, but through artificial intelligence is look at really how the trends are, how performance is versus other people in the world. So big companies with big data, we can use that big data as reference for performance of my environment, performance of my compute stack, and really I can ensure that I'm actually getting the most from my compute stack, and ensuring that my performance is as good, if not better, than anyone else's around. There are some really technologies that are neat and are coming through now that really exploit true artificial intelligence and really take machine learning to the next level. One of the things I really enjoy doing in my spare time is playing around with motorbikes. I've got a big interest in 1960s motorcycles, of course British, and really my favourite flavour is Norton. We've done a restoration on 3 or 4 bikes over the last couple of years, and I've got a long-term project that I've been working on for several years. Really, to be honest with you, anything with motors is interesting. So you can normally find me asleep on a Sunday afternoon in front of the TV, supposedly watching F1, but anything with an engine is what makes me happy. Contacting me is pretty easy. You can go to spectrami.co.uk, you can find me on Twitter @GrantTiller, or you can send me an email, grant@spectrami.com.